Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are all good. I know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the chart. I will clear it up. I'm gonna do my best to clear it up for you guys. But obviously let's just do a quick trade recap of what happened yesterday. Obviously full TP smacked yesterday. Beautiful trade helped us recover the account as well. Good risk reward. I had two TPs, one here and then one over here. So what happened? Obviously use this first fair value gap as an inverse, wait for it to come back, tap inside, respected the lower half, sorry, and then the rest is history. I'm working, Chad. I'm working, Chad. I mean, oh yeah, we took out this primary sell side nicely, and after this, I remember I even told my friend like when price was all the way back up here and was during the macro times, I was like, we for sure gonna use this. Also, you see that fair value gap within this big fair value gap. Took out that London high. We took out that London high, and price tanked. Then yeah, pretty much it. I'm just gonna clear up the chart a bit because there's a lot of mess going on. There's a lot of mess going on, and just so that I can see as well. We need to remove some of these fair value gaps. We have this 15-minute candle. I'm gonna remove this because we're not currently using it. I'm gonna remove this. Has to go low key. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm attached to it at this point. And this one, as you guys can see, like price still uses these price points. Even let me show you. That's why I leave them this long, and then it ends up making my chart look so messy. But this is all over the seventh, bro. The seventh was 2 weeks ago. So let me just delete this one because they're only supposed to be on the chart for 3 days either way. So yeah, and I'm gonna delete this, the daily wick midpoint, just so that there's not a lot of confusion there. I'm gonna remove. I'm not gonna remove this one. I don't know. I'm contemplating it. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it for now. And then between these two, when was the 15th? It was last week. Friday. This was Friday's one, and you can see price is currently using it, respecting that lower half, and came down. But we have two of them, so I have to pick one. The 18th. When was the 18th? The 18th was the start of this week. I have to pick one between the two. Honestly, I can't have them both just layered up. And plus, this has been more than the 3 days. Well, not really. Today's the third day. So I'm kind of gonna leave it ish. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. This one was last week's first the Monday for value gap. So I'll just delete that as well, just to have a clear chart. Wait, let me see something. I just want to see something. Do we come back to it ever since? I'm really trying. Wait, the 11th of May was 5 days ago. I mean, yeah, it was a week ago. This one. It was a week ago. This is obviously gonna last for 2 weeks. I mean, 5 weeks. And this was like only the first week, last week. Hopefully you guys can just bear with me with the mess today. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot going on. Obviously, we have the London low right over here. We have the London high over there. We have these nice relative equal highs and lows. We have this. We have this. Right. I'm gonna say this is like my minor. Honestly, I'm gonna say this is minor buy side, sell side. Sorry, say minor sell side. Bro, I'm trying to. But how do you make these things straight, bro? It's annoying. Um, let's see what it is. Minus sell side. I haven't looked at the chart in the sense of. Oh, my phone fell. I haven't looked at the chart in the sense of bias for today. So we're gonna do that. We have 5 minutes to do that. We have 5 minutes to do that. Let me do that real quick. Let me do that real quick. Let me cook up. So okay, let's start with the daily first. I feel like that's a start. So on the daily, right? When I checked it, oh, we have this volume imbalance right over there. That's very important right over there. Price came back to that. But point is, we have the fair value gap, this daily fair value gap. I told you this will tell us everything we need to know. Price left it, as you guys can see over there. Price left it. I mean, the wicks did do the damage. So this candlestick could be two things. This candlestick could be a retest, and then we might see it go below the up. We might see it go below the lower half of it, and then continue going down. Or it might just generally be like a reversal where this could be like what do you call this? This could be like a mohawk where it's just cutting outside the lines a little bit, and then we're gonna see a retracement back to the upside, like it leaving this fair value gap. So that's like here. I must just remember that right close to that first fair value gap. So I'm saying you guys can see that. So depending how we do at market open, I'll just have to look at price and see what happens. That will tell me like what I want to see. So low key, it leaving, see it left, this fair value gap, it left over there. So I want to see that if this is gonna, if it's gonna go below the lower half and go continue going lower because we left it right there, and this could just be a retracement back to the inside because we opened as well on a discount today because we opened higher. We closed lower, but we opened higher. So like giving people a chance, you know, lower prices in a sense. I don't know if I'm making sense right now. But yeah, so it's either this could be a mohawk or it could just be price retracing. We'll just see how it reacts to this midpoint right over there. I wish I could leave it. I'll just have to consistently come back to this daily because it's just gonna make the chart look messy. So yeah. Oh, let me delete that. Dude. Okay, we have this high right over here. We long term, okay, we honestly trend wise, we are in a downtrend, as you guys can see. We're on downtrend, and then we failed to break this low, and now we're going higher right now. So honestly, we're gonna continue going higher. So far since yesterday, we've been going higher. So let's see, maybe we'll get a retracement, and then price goes higher, continues to go higher. We have these nice relative equal highs right over there. We have this opening range gap that has not been filled, still left open. Henceforth, I left this. See a return at that midpoint. See that? So yeah, we just have to wait and see what price wants to do. And if we zoom in closer, we have this fair value gap, this nice little cute fair value gap. We have this fair value gap. We have this could be being used as an inverse. Just have to wait. Honestly, we're gonna have to wait for price to see. And another thing to mention that I must just be careful of regarding today, there's a lot of, as you guys can see, there's a lot of end dogs, right? There's a lot of end dogs on the screen, which is these lines right over here. They're like support and resistance, they're track tries. I spoke about them before. Yeah. So these end dogs can be like a sense of resistance for price. Could make price be lackluster, could make price like be a little bit weirdish. I don't know, weird, skittish. Just it's like resistance to price. Like example, if it wanted to go higher today, it would today would be very hard for it to go up. You understand? Because like it's like resistance for it. I don't know if I'm making sense. Or we just took out that minor sell side and we had this fair value gap. Uh yeah, it's like a bit of resistance. Like as you guys can see, look at this price action. Like back and forth. Just back and forth over here. Right. So we'll just see if we're gonna get a clean opportunity. Honestly, we'll just have to see what the market wants to do. We just have to be a little bit patient today because we are in this area where it's like it could give us high resistance price action, or if it were to go up or down, it might have a bit of some back and forth. And sometimes that could you could be right on something, and then it can just cause you to get stopped out. Obviously, we have this first value gap. It's a big one, the one we used yesterday to catch the sales. We have this small fair value gap, as you guys see, price used it, tapped into that, and then yeah. Oh, it's market open. Damn. I wasn't even, bro, I was yapping so much. I wasn't even paying attention. It's market open. We tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap and we went higher. And also, we went back into this small fair value gap. Remember this one? I just spoke about it right now. This one. See, we just tapped into that. That was very fast. Um, so yeah, we just have to wait and see how price reacts to this and this. We have this fair value gap as well, but I'm not gonna really pay too much attention to it. I'm just gonna focus on these two, this one and this one on the 15-minute time frame. Right, we're having a higher time frame bias. So we respected the upper half of this and then price went higher. And of course we have the 50, 70%. He said 50 again. 70% of the time price would wanna come back to the midpoint of this. So that's like our initial quote unquote bias, because the odds are 70%. Like, why would you wanna go against 70% of the time? Uh, let's go. This is the opening range gap and then center. There we go. This is our opening range gap. We have not tapped into it. Market has just been up since the open. It just went a little bit and then higher prices. So now we just wait and see what the market wants to do. Just wait for this 15-minute, wait for this 15-minute candle to finish. Let it do the damage it needs to do. If it wants to take out this London high, let it do so. We're also close to that first fair value gap, the 15th of May. So yeah, just gonna have to let it cook. Let's just be patient. And yeah. I mean, you guys can see there's been a lot of London session back and forth right over there. Let me show you this range basically. This range I'm referring to. So let's just wait and then we see what the market wants to do. Let's see, I want to push above that. Gonna have to let it cook. Mm. Let's look at that 5 minute. I haven't checked the 5 minute today. See, same thing for value gap here. Price tapped into the upper half, the midpoint. Literally, let me do it on a 50 minute because then it's a 50 minute for value gap. Literally tap into that midpoint higher. Literally. So taking out this liquidity that we have below here, or anyone that was in this buy. So let's see how far it goes. With the London high, we have that first fair value gap, 15th of May. Let's just wait and see how price reacts. So all of this. Let me see, do we have that first fair value gap? I wasn't looking at. We don't have that first fair value gap yet. We'll probably get it when we break this. We'll probably get when we break this. Having nice displacement, and look how we use that end dog high. We left our body, came back touch. Let's look at the SP 500. The SP 500 selling. And then I didn't look at the higher time frame. A little bit messy. Oh, so SMT divergence. You see this? Okay, it's not because on it's lower on this on the Nasdaq. This is lower and this is way higher. So let me see. We're about to take out this. Oh, we did already. Wait, which is I think it's this one on the Nasdaq. So that could be a higher time frame. SMT divergence. See this one right here on the Nasdaq. We didn't really take it out yet. But then the SP, right, that's all the way here and it's dropping. So let's see that's oh your study is dropping as well. So let's just see that's price. So two indices are going lower and Nasdaq is going up. So it's either we're gonna have to wait for the Nasdaq to see if the Nasdaq wants to go down as well before all of yeah, we want to see if the Nasdaq wants to go down, follow suit with the others because they are going down and Nasdaq is the only one that's going up. So this could be potentially a Judah swing. Oh, and we have news later on. Not FMOC, but the meeting minutes later. So let's do. Oh, ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, wait. I need to see something. This. Oh, toasted it almost. That's nice. That's beautiful. Have a nice rejection there. Let's look at the 1 minute real quick. Yo, that's a big candlestick. That's a very big candlestick. We came back into this 15 minute. We might have an aggressive sell off right now. I'm not gonna lie. We might just get an aggressive sell off. The opening range gap midpoint. We're looking at that as our target right now. I want to see price take this midpoint out. I didn't measure how big this gap is. It's like 154 pips. Bro, this is a big ass candle, bro. That's a big ass candle. Let me see. 60, 69. It's a big ass candle, if you ask me. Yeah, this is our target. I want to see price take out this opening range gap. 75. You see, tapping into this. Let's see what does it want to leave. Come back into this fair value gap. This big ass fair value gap. Yo, bro. So big. That's very big. This is way too big. Bro, and there's that gap there. Like it literally covered the entire up move. Like at least it must have some sort of retracement back into this, bro. And if I were to use this to sell, like I would rather wait. Oh damn, look at that. Respecting that midpoint right there. The midpoint of that 15, the 15 minute. There you go. If I were to use this to sell, right? I'd rather enter the sell when we're up here, not here, because obviously the entry would be here. But I'd rather wait up here. We went back. Price is respecting. The, went back to tap in that open range gap, tap into that the fair value gap as well. It's too big for my liking. It's like it's hella big. It's gonna correct itself. That much I can tell you. Yeah, I want to see this. Obviously, we have the London low, opening range gap, midpoint. I want to see those get taken out. Right, and nice. The candlestick. This is very nice setup. Price coming back into this, coming in back into this value gap, respecting the opening range high, tapping to that, and then lower prices. So this could be a nice short setup if you want to use this to sell. But bro, this is ridiculous. It's like a 1:1, I'm sure. Yeah, this is ridiculous, bro. I wouldn't take that. Like I said, if I were to sell this, I'd rather wait for it to come all the way back up. Like all the way. Maybe reject off an end dog or something. The end dog high. Let me look at that 15-minute candlestick. There's still 5 minutes on this candle. So they just wait for it to see what it wants to do. It's doing damage on both sides. Let's look at the 5 minute real quick. 5 minute, present back all the way back up, rejected, coming down. Okay. Yeah, going respecting the upper half is respecting the upper half of the first fair value gap right over there. There we go. Come back up. Touching the end dog. Touching the end dog. Consequent encouragement right there. Went to the midpoint. I'm used to this. No, 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 no. Mm, mm. This is insanity, bro. Literally, what is this? Let's just wait and see what Price wants to do. Nice reaction over there. You see, if you had used the midpoint from like this, the stop loss would have been at least 44 pips, right? Let me show you guys. Short. If it uses to short this, is so you entered right around the midpoint, 45 pips. This would be my TP. Oh my days, bro. The midpoint, and then that would be my TP1. The midpoint of the gap would be my TP1. Stop loss just above that. But I wouldn't take this trade. This is a big fair value gap. I'm just gonna rather wait for this 15-minute candle to finish. And also, like, this is a big indecisive candle. Like, I don't know what's going on here. I mean, this is clean in the sense. Oh, okay. We came back to tap into this 15-minute fair value gap. You guys can see. Oh, flip, I have to draw it out. Do you guys see that? That. It's like we just tapped into it, respecting the upper half and this first fair value gap of the 19th of May, and we came into this 15-minute fair value gap. You see, tapped into. Oh my god. Yeah, deleting that. Went higher, depending. Okay, clearly we're gonna close above this. We and then now with the wicks did the damage, and now the body's gonna be above the 15-minute. So this could be showing us that we wanna have higher prices. So let's just wait. Let's just wait and see. Like today, you just have to be very, very patient if you're gonna trade. If not, not take a trade at all. Put your niggas through the ringer. You got a body by saying nigga. Just have to be patient, patient. Just wait and see what the market wants to do. Just wait for the macro. We have like 7 minutes until the macro as well. Mm, damn. Yeah. But this is a big ass value gap. I don't even know if I want to use it as my first because it technically is. This is technically this big fair value gap is technically my first fair value gap. But since it's so big, I don't okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna leave it actually, I'm gonna leave it like this. And I'm just gonna write. It's too big for my liking. I'm not gonna lie. I actually don't want to use it. But just for the sake of following the quote unquote rules. I mean it had a break of structure. It's the biggest one. I'm just gonna leave it on for now. I'm gonna leave it and hopefully it doesn't confuse you guys. Um looks like we're about to take out this London high. Game by we we had a closure right above we had a closure right above this 15-minute fair value gap. So what we want to see, price come back and retest it. We want to see price come back and retest this. Want to see it, and obviously the big ass fair value gaps gonna come and retest it. But ideally, you see this. That's what we want to see. Retesting this could be a nice idea for longs, but rather just be a little bit more patient. 4 minutes until the macro. So we came back, we left this is the candlestick. We left the big we left this big candlestick, came back and retested it. And it's aligned with the end dog high right over there. Do you guys see that? And then now you wanna see it take out this London. Uh this London high right there. I think I'm about to take it out. Ooh. Higher prices it is, then we have this. Let me see. Yep, definitely higher prices. 3 minutes until the macro, we took out the London high right over there. We took that out. Bro, we need to clear this chart, bro. There's just so much going on. I'm gonna remove this minus outside. And hopefully that helps. I'm even afraid to mark the macro times. But I'm used to this. I'm used to this. I'm used to this. This is for me more than it's for you. So it don't matter how you feel. There we go. I need to charge my iPad. Took out the London high. So what do we have above that price might want to take out? Let me see. Oh, position high as well. It's going higher. Definitely probably oh, oh. This is an SMT that have versions. I just don't see it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's look at this. What's this? Yep. There's an SMT divergence. Yep. Definitely see higher prices. This is small for value. God damn. When we tapped into this. It's like we're about to break this. See price tap into this, back into this. This 50. Niggas to the ring. Let's see. 1 minute until the mac. Oh, we in the macro right now. I'm a little bit uncertain, so I'm gonna just let price play out a little bit before I think about taking anything right now. Um, yeah. We went back into this. Officially, let me show you guys. Remember this 15 minute? I said I want to see price come back into it. We came back into that, touching the end dog low. Let's see what price wanna go higher. We took out this high right here, and what's above that is I'll rather probably just aim for the end dog, to be honest, than all the way up there. Or these two relatively guys look nice though. But I wouldn't wanna aim that far if I were to buy. I wouldn't wanna aim that far. And also, bro, there's a S&T divergence on the higher time frame, bro. Let me look at the 30 minute. I never really look at the 30 minute, but maybe I should. Yeah, this high, you see this one? It's not getting taken out. It's like a higher time frame S&T divergence on my bugging rate. Yeah, it's still intact. Let me look at the time. 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. 8 p.m. See, this got taken out, and then on this, it's not getting taken out. So that's just like a Judah swing. Oh, damn. All the way down here. We're back at that opening price. We took out the London high. So we want to see it as price, and we want to take out the London low as well. And also, we still have a few minutes for the opening range gap. We have like 8 minutes. If it wants to speed through right there. And then we first for value gap, there's like a mohawk as it came. We touched that the lower, expecting the lower half. Probably sell. Been meta trader. Get ready for sells. Sell, sell, sell. Let's see what the market does. Mm. We came back to that opening range gap, the end dog midpoint, and we're above the. Oh, sorry, trying to catch my breath. We're above the upper half of this fair value gap. It is a big fair value gap. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is so confusing. I'm not gonna lie. Like this back and forth, bro. It's let me do this. This is back and forth, bro. It's yeah. There's a lot going on. I mean, look at this. Why am I supposed to do all of this? Maybe this candlestick will tell me everything I need to know. This one. Maybe if we close below this small fair value gap, if we close above it, buy. If we close below it, sell. You get me? You get me? If we close, if we close below this, sell during the macro. If we close above it, buy. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Put your next to the ring. Get body back. We're back here. Please don't close this for value gap. I would like to use it for south. This one. Or use it to go short. That's what I have in mind. Oh damn, I forgot. Mm. We have this small fair value gap right over here. So if price doesn't come back into like a good premium, or maybe come back into this, I won't take anything. I'm just gonna have to look at it. But I'd rather wait. At least this, bro. That's what I'm seeing. At least. Because I don't want to put myself. This is a big fair value gap. Because my stops are gonna be. It's gonna have to be if I use this to enter. Using this, so it's gonna be all the way up there. But we have this opening range gap. Could use that as well and hold it for. My problem is it stops. That's my concern. So I'll just wait for it to come back into this. Honestly, I would really like that. That'd be very nice for price to do. Not that it owes me anything. Cool. I'm gonna put a limit order just right below that so that you can fill me in stops right above that high. Okay, I'm gonna go for sales. Whoa. I forget this. Uh, this is not. Let me just adjust stop loss above that wick. Above that wick. Let me video record this so you guys can see that I ain't lying. Okay, this is the short that I went for. Wait for price to come back all the way back up here. My stops are above this high, just in case it wants to go back there. First TP, just that opening range gap. I'm looking at that. Loki might move it. I'll just see. I just need to look at the price section on my phone real quick. Let me just adjust because I don't know where this is. Okay, let me just come back here. We have the London low right there, which is TP. I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken, on the price section. It's like $16. It's like one. It's a bad risk reward, bro. I'm looking at the opening range gap midpoint, which is this right here. That's what I'm looking at. I'll probably use the 15-minute. Okay, I'm not gonna put my TP yet. I'm just gonna have to wait for uh see price movement. You guys see, I'm in drawdown right now. Gotta hope for the best. Just stop the video right there for now. It's 10 o'clock. Let's see what happens. Okay. I need like what, 41? I think yeah, $41 to pass the account. So my first TP, the one that's down there is like $24, right? Uh, have to be. It doesn't have to pass the account, just has to make sense with price action. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Let me look at this on the 15-minute real quick. Okay, below that low is this one. I'm not really happy with this risk reward. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm risking so much um on this trade just to make like first TP 15. Okay, I'll make it like 20. To do. It's like the midpoint of this is, oh, it's that. I'm trying to. A lot of back and forth, honestly speaking. Let's look at that 1 minute. Um, Price came back to retest that 15-minute. Right, that tapped into that. Let's see how we're gonna push lower. Yeah, currently in profit like $12. Turn. Okay, so my TP1 is just below this. It's for like let's check that, $15. Not to be greedy, just something reasonable. Um I would, to be honest, leave it for the sake of like just letting it pass the account. But then it's like I feel like I'm being greedy. Like I'm not going with what the market is doing or what price wants to tell me, you know. So yeah. So yeah. So my first TP is basically this, the opening range gap midpoint. It's basically that. Let's just make sure of that. And this, it's, oh no, I'm wrong. Over here it's like here, a little bit further down. Okay, 20. Okay, it's for 20. And then okay, that makes sense. So I'm trying to compare this and that. It's that roundabout there. And then the other one is, depending how we run, that's first TP. I put it exactly that. Let me also adjust. Oh, I did adjust it here. And then my second one, I'll leave it for probably a full gap closure or the end dog. One of the two. Or these lows right over here. So yeah, that's my trade. So right over here. So those small relative equal lows. These lows just before we close we have a full end dot closure just before that. So this is TP1. Gonna leave it and hope for the best. Oh, let me just screen record that so you guys can just see what I'm referring to. So there you go. As you guys can see, I entered all the way up there, and as it was going in, and then my TP1 is $20, which is right over here. If you guys want to see that on price, right over there, as you guys can see. Then the other one is right over there for $30, so $50 on this trade. So yeah, let's just let it play out and see what happens. See what happens. 4 minutes until the miracle is done. We're still playing around this. So yeah, still playing around that just 15-minute candle. It's like I won't say it's struggling, but it's like struggling to like break break below that. I know it will eventually. It has to. We went back to that new week opening gap midpoint right over there. So yeah, we just have to let this trade play out and see what happens. Yeah, we needed $41 to pass this. So I guess 50 is cool. Ish. Going back into my entry right now. Baby. Okay, on my broker I entered like here. Just before, yeah, right there. Oh wait, it's like here. Yeah. There we go. Stop loss is like there. Reason why my stop loss is all the way up there is because of this big candlestick. I'm looking at the midpoint of this big ass candlestick. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah. So yeah, we just have to wait for it to play out, and yeah, man, just a lot of back and forth and some high resistance trading. The macro's almost done. We're almost out of the macro times. A minute left. We came back into this 15-minute fair value gap twice. I remember this is giving me PTSD of the time when I tried to go for buys, I think, and then it stopped me out because of, yeah, trauma. Trauma. So let's just let this trade play out. And yeah, having a big, nice down candle right there, reacting off that midpoint of this first fair value gap. I'll be more satisfied if it breaks these lows. I'll feel way better because we've been struggling to do that. But yeah, respecting this midpoint of this big fair value gap. Like we're not so far from TP1, bro. It's not just $20. How stingy are you? Yeah, I'm gonna stay for like let's just say 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna once the video hits like 55 minutes mark, I'm gonna hop off and then yeah, you guys will be able to tell me if the trade pan. I mean, obviously we'll know, but you guys will see if this panned out or not. Or by the time maybe I upload, maybe the trade something would have happened maybe for the market to move a bit. So yeah. We went back into this. See that new week opening at midpoint, and we're having an aggressive drop there. Uh, time. Okay, we're having a nice drop right there, up $15 on this. I don't wait. Let me see how much I need. It was gonna be 20. Let's say it's 75 minus 34. 75 minus the 30. Or $41. So probably once we hit that first TP mark, I'll just manage the treasures to get a little bit more, just to cover broker fees and stuff. But yeah, we're having an aggressive drop to the downside. Let me just video record that for you guys to see. We're almost at TP1. We're almost there. Floating $23. See that? You guys can see that on the left side. We're almost there. At TP1, we took out this. We took out the London. Oh, we're close to that. We close. We hella close. We're almost about to take out the London low right over there. So yeah, there you guys go. Nice sell off. We're up $30 on this. Beautiful trading day. I'm just let the screen recording play for you guys as hopefully that TP1 gets hit. Having an aggressive drop right there. We almost at that first TP. Almost there. Ugh. We're having a reaction of that midpoint right there. It's first for value gap. Yo, what the flip? What the hell is that? What in the candlestick? That's a crazy reaction right there. Literally after taking out the London low. Hopefully we have a retracement after that. That's a big candle, bro. Do you guys see that? I might just get stopped out. That's a crazy candle. No, that's actually an insane candle. Bro. Hopefully price goes lower. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That I caught that with you guys. Let's see what I end up getting stopped out. Literally, we were right there at TP1, bro. Oh my god, bruh. That is crazy. I wonder why. Let's get that 15 minute. This is insanity, bro. What is going on? Why are you doing this to me, Nasdaq? Why? We might. We just might get stopped out here. We literally just might just get stopped out. If this doesn't correct itself, we cook, chat. Anyway, um, that was going well until it was not going well. And wait, one of my stop losses got hit. Obviously, that one's about to get hit. I got stopped out. Literally midpoint, bro. Midpoint. Why is he just shooting? What the fuck is going on? Let me stop the video recording. You guys can see, took a loss today of $23. Yeah, we lost $23 today. We literally took out that London low. And then prices, bro, we were so close. We were literally so close. So close. Literally. And my first thought was like here at the $15 mark. But then I was like, nah. But anyway, well, that's a loss. I don't know what happened here. Um, okay, let me delete this for the screenshot. Excuse me. This is evilness, bro. Evilness. Man, John sipping on gin and juice. Hey, got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Anyway, boys, I'm gonna hop off now. Took a loss today. TP almost got hit. Um, yeah, this is part of the game, bro. Nothing personal, honestly. Nothing personal. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Let's see what tomorrow has to give. Not the nonsense that was happening right now. I don't know what the hell just happened. So yeah, cheers, bro. If this goes back down, crash out. But yeah, cheers. I'm gonna see you boys on the next one.